Okay, so we are going to be performing today a lash lift and tint with the brand Permania. So the first thing that we are going to be doing is cleaning her lashes with a wipe. Normally you would do a lash bath of the lashes so that they're like clean and free of oils, okay? So I'm just gonna clean. We already look at her consultation form. She's an okay candidate. We're going to be performing a lash lift and tint today. So we can see that Soren has a lot of healthy lashes. So all the setting solutions, we're gonna be doing them for 7 minutes. We're also going to be using the large size. I'm gonna comb your lower lashes. The procedure takes around an hour and 15 minutes depending on artist experience. I comb right now her lower lashes so that I can isolate them, and I am going to place a gel patch to protect her lower lashes from solutions and from tints. Not a waterline because it might create cornea damage. If the skin is too oily, like I said, just use the microfour tape. So I'm gonna grab a little bit of microfour tape just to secure her. So you can see that this little patch sometimes moves, so I'll make sure that I am isolating and that those little lashes are not in my way. Just securing the patch so that it's not moving around. If a customer had drooping lids, you can use this microfour tape or a skin tape to lift her lid from here to here. I always double check. I'm gonna touch your eye very softly, just the lid. I wanna make sure that everything is in there. There's a tiny little lash coming out. We're gonna apply a little bit of tape there. So the lashes, the lower lashes cannot be on our way. Let's open. So I'm gonna go back to that one that's coming out. There. We're gonna apply the rod. We're gonna apply some glue, making sure that I apply glue everywhere on the shield. Some people call them eye shields, silicone rods. Okay, so they have that little tiny little thing here at the top so that you can grab them and work with them. I'm gonna place it on her lid, making sure that I'm going to cover all the eye. So I'll make sure with this little tool we can pull them out. Before I glue them on the skin, I want to make sure that those lashes are not on my way. I am just gonna press very light like this for 30 seconds to make sure that the silicone rod glues. And this one might be lifting, so we just touch it again. I'm gonna put this down just to get these lashes out of my way. Don't use tape to do this because if not it's gonna like glue your natural lashes. So just use these pads and making sure that I have a pad well positioned so it looks well positioned. This is one of the most important procedures because this is how we are going to be lifting the hair up. So we need to comb them straight up, because if we comb them to the sides or twisted, then they're gonna be lifted in curls. So let me show you. So we applied a little bit there in the corner. So now that I am doing this, I'll hold like this my rod and I'm gonna start combing up. And then we use this other part. So this would be the step that takes the longest and the one that I wanna make sure my hairs are straight up. You can apply it in the entire rod and then work, but I feel that it dries. So you wanna be working in little sections, like in 1 or 2 centimeters. Light with the pressure on the eyes, okay? The eyes are very sensitive. Comb up. If they're twisting, make sure they're straight. If a person doesn't like a dramatic curl, you can use another rod like a medium 1 or a medium 2. Inner corners can be a little tricky. Just have a little bit of patience. So we want to make sure we grab the silicone rod. And I want to make sure I do not glue any lower lashes to the upper lashes. We are going to apply solution number 1, okay? The one that says perming. We can use a lip applicator. This is a micro, the tiny one, or a lip. Grab a little bit of product, because we cannot be contaminating the solution for other customers, right? We are not gonna touch the root. We are going to apply, leaving a 1 millimeter distance, right? That all the hairs are covered in solution, because this is going to give you the lift. Try not to touch the skin. So now we set the timer, 7 minutes. We're gonna use lip applicators to wipe it off. Remember that water will lose your curl, so no water, okay? We're just gonna wipe with this little lip applicator, the solution. Always wipe it up. That this is the setting solution. Same procedure, leaving a gap of 1 millimeter all the way to halfway up the lash. Do not touch the skin. 7 more minutes. We are going to be using Developer, the black Noir from Reflectofil, and a little cup so that we can mix our tint. So let me show to the camera. We're gonna grab a small pea size amount. You don't have to do a lot. So you're gonna squeeze from the tube a little small pea size. So it would be like a little tiny pea size amount. 4 drops of Developer. So I have it, and I'm gonna start mixing my paste. Now we are going to remove the solution number 2. You can see the little bit of hairs moved. That's okay, they're already lifted and permed. Make sure that we remove all the solution. Just be careful, because if we touch the skin, then it gets messy. So take your time to try to do a nice application. We applied all the way to the end, from the root to the end of the lash, so that everything gets colored. You see, a little bit goes a long way. Okay, so after we allow the 10 minutes of setting time for the tint, we are going to start removing the tint. Lip applicator, cotton tip swab, grab a little micro applicator, roll it really careful. Just roll it, making sure I'm not gonna poke the eye. So we separated the rod, and now we're gonna start removing the lashes from the rod. And then these ones are gonna be submerged in barbicide. I'm gonna go ahead and clean her lid before I remove that. I just see a little bit of tint here, and I don't want it to be staining her skin. The lashes right now are a little bit like glued and sticky. So we're gonna apply essence number 3. It's like an oil, it's a nutrition oil for the lashes. And then I'm gonna grab a spoolie. I'm gonna start combing the lashes. They have like a wet look because they have a little bit of glue, but remember that we cannot get them wet. So that's why we use essence number 3. But let's take a look there. She has her little curl, and you can take the before and after photos so that you can compare. It's so pretty. Okay. Here's